Okay, what's going on here, folks? This is Josh. I'm trying something new here. So if you guys like my first review, that's right, I said first review, you'd expect me to be doing a car game or something, right? Well, you're wrong. Anyway, this is the Dragon Ball Z game, Battle of the Z. I recommend going and picking up your copy. It's very enjoyable. This is a different type of food chain here. It's not Tenkaichi. It looks like it, but it's not. You have to get rid of everything you learned about that game, get rid of all the Budokai knowledge. It's completely different. My judgments is coming from, I've watched the entire series, including GT. I wasn't too big of a fan of GT, but I like the overall character selections, I should say. But, okay, so check this out. Battle of the Z, you have Bills, and then you have Super Saiyan God Goku, which you guys can see on my dashboard. I'm going to go ahead and load the game up. Now, this is the type of game where if you don't have an Xbox Live subscription or if you don't have internet to go on PS3, which is free, you're not going to be able to do split screen with your friends sitting beside you. Now, a lot of people are saying, well, that's where a lot of games are going now, or come on now, they should know that there's still people who like to play these type of games beside a friend. I can agree to a certain extent. This game, yes, it does need such a factor, but I've had so much fun with this, and I've been a paid subscriber on Xbox Live. It doesn't even matter to me that it doesn't have split screen because a lot of things have gone into the whole online, and I might rant about that in some other type of video, just a general rant, but this is a review, so let's keep on track here. Now, I'm going to start with some of the bad things of the game. So the characters, I'm going to go ahead and hop over to the menu so I can just show that immediately. The characters, does it say on the box? I'll just say, for example, the game has, 60 some characters, right? I'm just giving a random number. I don't know the actual count. The majority of those slots, I'm just going to select a random mission to show that. The majority of the slots are just filled with transformations like Trunks, Super Saiyan Trunks, and then you have Trunks after he trains in the hyperbolic time chamber. It's like most of them are just transformations, which just looks to be about 60. But I'm okay with that because I remember as a child when I was playing like Budokai 1 and that stopped at the Cell Saga, I could play that game for days, no problem, by myself or with some of my friends who came by. So I kind of give this game that same treatment of the fact that it's lacking characters. But here's a few things I'm not digging so much. So on the game, you can't dash towards people. You can fly forward, but you can't necessarily dash like really quick. Some of the AI love to back away and keep running away and just throw key blasts at you all day, which can be very irritating. But that's when the online play comes in. Now this game is challenging for me right now. I'm not too high of a level here. I'm 99, but there's people who have been 500 and so forth. But so besides the fact that you can't dash forward, you also can't power up. You have to sit there and do combination attacks with other people who are on your team or the AI. And another thing, like most of the games, the artificial intelligence, when it comes to being on your side, they're usually dumbed down. Now, when I select one of the AI, it shows like a little number by them. I guess that's the ranking. I'm going to assume that if I keep using them and their rank increases very slowly, I'm assuming if they get higher, maybe they'll become a little bit more intelligent. So far, if anyone has any corrections they'd like to make, or if they have a high leveled AI, just please let me know. Go ahead in the video. Now, the thing that I'm really having fun with on the game, it's 4 players. That's really sweet. I've always wanted something like that in a Dragon Ball Z game. It's like, man, why haven't they done that already? And bam, here it is. But here is the problem I'm having. Despite the fact that there's a small percentage of characters, there's also the overall arenas. They're very tiny. I should just start something up here. Like, they're really tiny. You'd think by now a Dragon Ball Z game would have a big enough arena to go in. These arenas actually feel smaller than the areas that you could go from Tenkaichi 1, 2, and 3. Like, I kid you not, it really feels that way. I'll just pick this mission for example and choose whoever. Here's another little helpful thought. Say for example you want to pick all the same characters there, you can. This game is based off of a card system. So you see how my trunk says 520, so I would press the Y button here. It's good to just sit there and go to auto customize based on the cards I have. I might buff it up to 1,000, 200, maybe 1,100, just 1,100. But that's basically your power level when you go into battle, and some characters start off higher, some don't. Let's see, where was I going with this? Anyway, yeah, you can have the same exact characters, hell, even the same colors if you want to. You can be a gang of Trunks or Brawly or whatever. But besides that factor there, I'm gonna hop into the match here just to show what I mean by the small design on the levels. Now, that doesn't bother me either. I'm still having fun. The overall fun I'm having in this game when I'm playing with people is great. There is some more issues though, because I'm not so much of a high level. When it comes to playing on certain missions with the AI, it's like, okay, this mission is extremely difficult. I don't know what to do. I've tried blocking, dodging. Apparently I can get one shot or taken out as if I'm nothing. And for the most part, that's just like, yeah, I'm completely not feeling that. So, but, you know, again, with the whole online, this is what I mean by you have to be online with this game. It can be very fun when you're playing with people because you can get revived if you get knocked down, and you have a certain amount of lives between 3 and 4. I think when you have actual people playing with you, though, those lives get dumbed down because you can do, I guess, combo attacks, and that's like you just jumping whoever it is. Oh, okay, now here's one thing that really kind of also upset me. I'm showing the level real quick. They have, like, you know, the Cybermen and freaking the Ginyu Force, and yet there's no Bojack gang. I'm using them as an example, and just look how tiny this overall level is. Like, it's really small right now. I'm just walking around the overall outer layer, and you can clearly see that this is nowhere near Tenkaichi right here. I mean, I'm not complaining. It's still fun. The combat's great. You know, 4 players, awesome. But I hope one day we get a Dragon Ball Z game where it's just like you can at least go over a whole city or a village or a good distance. I mean, I look at some of the racing games that are free roam, or even Grand Theft Auto. I mean, I think that we could at least be at that point. I'm going to go ahead and get into some combat here. And I can't really dash. All I can do is just sit here, press A, which X's go up. And this is the normal pace, unless I'm pressing the attack, which I kind of zoom into the character there. But overall, again, it's a great game. I should have just went to co-op mode to play people on. Let me back up. Let's see here. Now I'm quitting out of this. There's one game mode I haven't tried yet because I'm trying to unlock every character, and that mode is the battle mode. That mode is like you can have 4v4, so if you want to have a clan match with people, I guess you can do that on there. I'm not sure if that's balanced or not, because the first thing that comes to my mind is they have Bills in this game, the cat who is basically the god of destruction. I don't know how that works. And then there's Goku, Super Saiyan God. It's like, how does this exactly balance out? I don't know. I have not done battle mode. Maybe I'll do a review of that later. Co-op is great. This is definitely one of those games where I say you kind of do need an online connection. It can still be fun in single player, but there are certain missions where it's like either you're sitting there collecting items or doing other missions to hopefully get something stronger to get that mission done. I can give a quick example. I've only been on this game for 3 days. The hardest mission, well, not the hardest, but the mission I had trouble with and I really needed other players was taking on the Cell Juniors and then having to take on Perfect Cell, and then he goes into his ultimate form, and it's like I get to the ultimate form, I'm damaging him, but he keeps spamming like super Kamehameha waves. The first time you face him, he's just doing some little energy blast where he knocks you away, but that can either 1 or 2 shot you. When I say 2, it means if you get hit and your health is like dropping significantly, like it's already low, it's like no way, I said that wrong. If your health is full, it's like it won't kill you depending on the character or how high you are, but eventually it'll just wipe you out maybe a second time. And he loves to spam it, especially when if you're playing by yourself and then your computer your little AI has got knocked down, you're trying to heal them, he'll just smack the hell out of you. What are you doing, boy? It'll be something like that. So again, it's a really fun game. If I could say things that I wish was necessarily better, actually wait, there is something I forgot to point out since I'm in that menu. These are the missions. Now say for example you're playing online with someone and they beat a mission that you don't have unlocked, and they get the character. Well, my fault. If you don't have that mission unlocked, they get the character and you don't. What that basically means is, see how I'm scrolling through here? It says I completed mission 51 S rank. That basically means that I've cleared that mission, but there's other missions here that are unlocked that says there's no clear rank. That means that if I beat those missions with other people, I get the character or whatever it comes with that. But this question mark, say someone does whatever this mission is, it might be 53, I'm just assuming. If someone does this mission, I'm screwed. I'll get the cards, I won't get the character. Because before I played against Bills and his assistant, I can't remember his name, but and we beat them, and what happened was I did not get the character, and I was really looking forward to that. However, someone at my school today told me that if I beat mission 49, any of the missions below 49, basically I'll get any character for that. So that's something I'm definitely going to do. I'm definitely going to be uploading a lot of videos, gameplay videos of this game, not necessarily commentary videos, but overall gameplay. And I will take requests. It's really fun. I recommend it. This was definitely worth $60. Again, I do play games a lot online, so it doesn't bother me that there's not really a split screen option. But I hope if they do a second installment, I really feel like they should add the characters from, just give me the entire Tenkaichi 3 roster and give me some giant maps. Like that'd be like the best thing ever. Just have a giant map in 4v4. It's freaking awesome. If you guys have any requests or stuff you want to see, please let me know. Also, the difficulty, I gotta explain that real quick. When I say it's hard to beat certain characters in single player, it's hard in co-op mode as well. So you really need to cooperate with people. Like they can be using Kid Buu, Brawly, whoever, just to jump a character who you would think is weak, but because they're trying to make this game somewhat of a challenge, which is different from other Dragon Ball Z games. Not saying there weren't any challenging ones. There were some crazy things. What I mean by challenging is you can sit there and be like Super Saiyan 3 and you have a problem fighting like 3 Friezas and 1 Cooler in their regular forms. This game has a way to buff up the enemy and make it, you know, a little threat. But that makes it good though. So that kind of gives replay value, like, oh, it's not just some pushover. It's a game where I have to sit here and actually think about what I'm doing. I can't just throw out random punches and hope it works. Speaking of random punches, I have to show one more thing, and then I'm going to go ahead and end this video. The last thing of my review, this game is Resident Evil. I want to pause for a minute so people can sit there and be like, what did he just say? The reason I'm saying that is, alright, you know how, well, I should just say a Capcom game. The reason I say that is for the sheer fact that when you hit the enemy, once their little reticle, whatever, the little aim thing turns, and yes, that's Goku in a Naruto outfit. If you beat the level with him, he sits there and says, I'm going to be the next Hokage at a anime convention. I was weak. Well, he didn't say anime convention, he says convention, but well, still, you get the point. Anyway. So this is how it works. I'll use Dead Rising as an example. You know, when you're fighting like the bosses or something, you hit them, but all of a sudden they become invincible after you do that one hit. And if you keep attacking, it's like you're not even doing any damage. You have to wait until they're in a state of mind where you can hit them again. This is how this game works. If the reticle is white, that means you're not doing any damage. It's good to spam like, I guess, Ki Blast or something. But basically, going to show it real quick. I went to the same mission. I wasn't even thinking that this subconscious. I'm going to kill the android. See how it's red right now? That basically means that I'm free to go ahead and attack. But once it turns white, which will happen right there, it's like I shouldn't even be smashing anything. I should just wait or time it, and then you can just go back in and start hitting. And this isn't necessarily when they're, you know, getting knocked down. This can be when they're about to hit you with a special move that can one-shot you, kind of like Cell, and then you want to hold the left bumper, which is block, or the L1 button for PS3 players, and you just want to, you know, dodge back like this. And for the most part, it can help you. If you don't do it quick, you can get killed. But I'm going to leave that for my review right now. Sorry if you guys want to see necessarily gameplay during this review, but I wanted to kind of sit here and actually think about some of the words I was going to bring forth in this video. But I'm going to call that it. Punching Android 18. And yeah, okay. So I'm gonna quit out of this. Want to thank you guys for watching the video here. I'm going to say please subscribe, leave comments, tell me what you think, what type of videos you want to see. Not just necessarily videos of this game, but videos in general, like what games you want to see me play, because I got like 50-some games, but half the time I kind of just sit here and sit on the dashboard and chat with some of my teammates. But I'm going to definitely try to get some more videos up on my YouTube page here. But yeah, just, you know, leave your thoughts there. And that pretty much sums it up. And please thumbs up. You know, I like that good old green button there. Sorry, I'm thinking about pressing the green button on the freaking game to ready up. Yeah, that's it. So thanks for watching the video, and looking forward to you guys' comments.